Welcome to the Matt and Colin Show, the best place for refreshing craft beer news with an extra shot of what the news stories.
Screw your Gatorade and chocolate milk.
Yeah, throw out the Gatorade.
We're drinking beers now.
Yeah, the real breakfast of champions.
Let's get this started.
Welcome to the Matt and Colin Show, and also welcome to number 10. We've made it.
Shit.
Yes.
Here we are, boys.
Yes, we made it to episode number 10. It is a good time out here.
Still not canceled.
Nope, have not canceled us yet.
Not yet.
With also new game. We'll go, take a shot or a drink of beer every time I say, with that being said.
Or clocks in.
Yeah, that's a good one for me too. Also, make sure to like the video. You don't have to take a drink for that. You just do that. You can take a drink, but make sure to like the video, subscribe so you don't miss any more content, because we're dropping5 out all the time. Coming out Monday and Wednesdays, we got the sample series, which is a little 5-minute, sub 5-minute clip of the podcast, usually a week previously, maybe sometimes a week before. We might get a little spicy sometimes. And then also on Fridays, we're going to start a new series where we just talk about beer news, like craft beer brewery releases and anything that goes on in the craft world that isn't really big enough to spend like a whole topic talking about, but just like, oh, this release comes out from this brewery, stuff like that. So look out for that on Fridays. And then obviously every Sunday is the podcast that you never want to miss. So also tell your friends. Do that. Now we get started. Colin.
Matthew.
How you doing, bud?
I'm doing quite well, Matt. Quite well.
It's
been a long weekend, but here we are on Monday, back at it again. I'm glad to be back.
Yep.
Can we go ahead and just rattle off what I'm drinking tonight?
Yeah, dude, go ahead. Let it rip.
We got a 4-pack of an Old Speckled Hen. It's an English ale. Also, pardon my voice. I still haven't recovered from this weekend, so it might be a little hoarse still.
Yeah, it's okay. We've all been there.
But it's an English ale, which is like pretty much a stereotypical beer you'd get in England and at a pub or something. It's 5% and pretty damn good. It's actually, the can's actually has nitro in it too, like a Guinness does. So like when you pour it out, it's all like fizzy and all nitrost, if that's the word I want to use.
I think it is, yeah.
Nitrified.
There, that's
like
the word, yeah.
It's like a car when he goes faster.
Exactly.
But yeah, it's a pretty good beer.
Sounds pretty good.
I'm a fan of it.
Quick side note on those nitro things. Guinness. Did you know there's a ping pong in Guinness beer cans?
Yeah, dude, for a while.
See,
it's the ball that releases the nitrous in it.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't know that. I just saw that the other day, and I was just like mind blown.
Did you see it on TikTok?
I did.
I know you did.
Yeah, I was just like, whoa, dude, that is mind-boggling. I did not know. Yep. Like, wow.
Oh, for the first time I had Guinness in a can, I ripped that bitch open and tried to find what was in there. I was like, what is this noise?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, what about you, Matt?
I'm drinking this super, super sweet, cool-looking beer called Game On by Level Beer in Portland, Oregon. It clocks in at there's a shot. Clocks in at another one. And at 6.5%. It says it's a big, juicy citrus hop aroma with lots of hop flavor and moderate hot bitterness, balanced by a smooth malt backbone. I've
Heck yeah, I
had
saw you sent me the picture of the can and it looks really cool. It's like a Mario, like Super Mario Brothers level is on the can. It looks pretty
yeah, it's definitely a very sweet can. You'll want to follow the Instagram so you see that one. It'll be coming up on Sunday. You'll love to see that picture. Got a really cool idea going with that one. But we're gonna crack into it and crack into some of these notes here.
cool.
I've already
There
had
it
like
is.
4 of these beers, so I already know what it is. It's amazing. It tastes super good. It, as what I say, it's 6.5%.
I think you said yeah.
Yeah, it's super simple and smooth. I drank 3 of them last night, and I was like, I have to stop because I need to save these. These are important. But I had to get a little taste, and then I just was like, I can't stop. But with that being said, we're going. Okay, Colin, real quick, do you like having beer after a workout?
I've done it a couple times. Definitely get you tired.
Okay, well, see this brewery.
Okay, I won't say tired. Maybe it just settles you down a little bit.
Yeah,
It definitely brings you back down. It's probably like calorically speaking, terrible to do that, but I'm not a personal trainer or a nutritionist, so I couldn't tell you.
yeah, I couldn't tell you either. It probably isn't the best, but there are a couple breweries that have you and your fitness in mind when they're brewing. So there's a brewery called Harpoon Brewery, and they have a beer called Rec League. It's a hazy pale ale that clocks in at a 3.8% ABV and 120 calories, but it's made with chia seeds and buckwheat kasha.
That sounds disgusting.
Which both add minerals and vitamin B, and it also has sea salt, which adds electrolytes.
Nope. Yeah,
you want to do that?
For those who don't know, the word electrolytes is all, and the Gatorade and all those Powerade and stuff. It's just salt. That's all.
You're right.
Electrolytes are. I hate to pull the veil over off of it and ruin the magic for you, but yeah, it's just salt.
That's why you dump a little table salt in your beer before you drink it.
Put
Add
the
a little
electrolytes in there.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I mean, that's not necessarily people do that. People do it to make it sweeter.
You would think it'd make it saltier. Oh
no, because salt does a magical thing in cooking. That's a whole other episode where it enhances other flavors. That's why you put sea salt on chocolate chip cookies to make the chocolate taste like more chocolate.
That would be cooking with Matt and Colin.
Yeah.
But yeah, exactly. That's in the works. They aren't trying to say that beer is healthy, but they just want you to drink their beer instead of drinking a Michelob Ultra. I mean, yeah.
I mean, if they made their beer sound better, I'd try it. But
honestly, I don't think it'd be.
It sounded not great.
I don't think it'd be that bad. Chia seeds, I mess with those, and buckwheat kasha, I have no idea what that is, but
I'm sure.
I think it's. I see the word wheat, and I'm thinking, okay, I could probably handle that. Beer has wheat in it. Okay, we're golden.
Yeah, those are some crossover. Yep.
Yeah, so I think it'd be fine. I'd try it if I could ever find it. But this brewery is out of Massachusetts, so I don't think it's going to be coming in over here in the good old state of
I'm sure there's
Washington.
I don't know. There's probably some kind of equivalent already by you.
Oh yeah, probably.
Sure
I'm just not going to go looking.
They're in Seattle, I would assume.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm just not going to go looking for them.
Yeah.
Also,
are they like less calorie, or are they like? They just have different.
Each brewery has like its own little fitness centric beer. So, but they
Yeah.
usually run about 100 calories, 3.5 to 4.5% alcohol, and
So it's basically you better still just drinking off a Michelob Ultra if you really want to.
yeah, but it's just trying to get people
I
into
know
the
it's
craft
kind of-
beer side, because
Okay, that's
yeah,
fair.
Michelob Ultra's macro, and
Yeah.
also I didn't know this. It's the Michelob Ultra is the second best-selling beer in the United States.
I did not know that either. But
Yeah,
people
I-
like their fitness when they're drinking.
Yeah, the millennials, us, Colin.
Yeah, that's me.
We are the ones who love the healthier ingredients compared to
I
our
don't drink
parents.
Michelob Ultra, though. But we do like the healthy ingredients. I do give you that.
Yep. There was a test done that says that the millennials prefer the healthier ingredients more than the Gen Xers, is what it said. Which is
Sure.
pretty much our parents group.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, I probably agree with that.
Yeah, so you got your workout beers coming around. Cause I mean I prefer it. Like whenever I drink beer, I'm just like I feel like my workout was wasted, and it probably was. But if it says like after workout beer on the can, I might have to just drink that. It's my after workout drink. You know?
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see where it goes.
Screw your Gatorade and chocolate milk.
Yeah,
We're
throw out the
drinking We're drinking
Gatorade.
beers now.
Yeah, the real breakfast of champions. Put the beer in the Wheaties. We're lost here. So next story. We got a beer that is inspired by an upset Karen.
Okay.
It's not really a Karen, but it's a male version of Karen. I don't know what that one's called.
Oh, dude, I feel like we already knew this. Kevin?
Is it
No.
a Kevin? I don't know. I don't know the
Dude,
name.
I don't know. That was the
Yep.
first one I came up with. I'm not sure. I feel
Kevin
like there was
could
already
work.
an understood name.
I feel like Kevin is right. It sounds right. We're working with it. Kevin. We're gonna call him an upset Kevin.
Alright.
There's a brewery in Virginia called, I think it's pronounced Beals, and they made a beer inspired and named after a vulgar email that accused their GM of being a bitch, and that their beer tasted like hot old orange juice. You don't want that.
You don't. It's not the ideal taste. It's
Yeah.
not what they were going for.
No. So this beer that they created, it is an American porter with notes of toasted pecans and caramel, called Your Manager is Bitch, with a smiling photo of the GM on the can and the original email appearing on the back of the can.
That's really petty, but you know, I mean,
That's
whatever's
exactly what
probably
it,
getting so.
the next statement says. This beer is made mostly out of deep, abiding pettiness, said the brewery on Facebook. The customer that this beer has been modeled after is banned from the tap room because of his behavior at the tap room. Yeah, I guess he was being uncooperative and would get super drunk and then complain to the waiters and waitresses that why he can't be served, and yeah, just somebody you don't want to be at a tap room.
There.
Yeah, and now they made a beer after him, and
I feel like there's a lot of breweries in these craft brewery circles that make like kind of one-off beers just because of a funny situation they were in.
yeah, they actually said this is the third line of this quote-unquote troll series that this brewery has worked with, where they just take like nonsense shit from their customers and they're just like, okay, we're just gonna make a beer out of that. Thanks for that idea. You're banned now. And I'm just like, yeah, dude, I love it. I just wish I could get it. It's like I said, it's in Virginia, I think, right? Yeah, Virginia. That's far away from me. You need to find it. Try to find it. It's probably only sold in Virginia.
Honestly, it sounds like a pretty
Anybody
small
listening to
brewery.
this in Virginia, get it and get it to Colin. Let
Get it
Colin
to-
taste it.
Or just
Or-
send me an email about how it tastes.
Do the first one. Did you know Heineken is using wasted beer to turn into green energy? No.
I did not.
Yeah, no, you didn't know that.
I don't think I did.
Yeah. Over in the UK, like Heineken UK, since they have... Oof. Edit that one out real quick. Since May 2020, 7 million pints of beer have been recycled in the Heineken headquarters in the UK.
Okay.
The old beer is being used to power brewing kettles and canning pasteurizers through biogas, a 100% renewable green energy, and it's a extremely pretty invasive, like scientific thing. But here's a super simple synopsis of it. So the first step, you put the keg in the filling machine, and then you hit the like reverse button, and then you empty the keg. Like this is on a big scale. Imagine this on like thousands of keg scale. You click a button and all the beer gets ripped out of the kegs. And Heineken claims that they're the first ones to ever do this type of stuff, which I could believe because I've never heard of anybody doing this. And then the next step is, this is where like I was just like, wait, what? But it says to embrace a piece of kit akin to the which is powered Britain's Spitfire fighter planes in World War II. Pretty much, they just took a piece from the Spitfire fighter plane. It's like a heat and power unit. They took that and they used that, so that's what they're saying. But they're being weird about it. They embrace it and they do that thing. And then the beer is stored in an empty vessel, a brewing vessel, before it is drip fed into the site's wastewater treatment, and then it goes into the anaerobic digester, which converts the alcohol into biogas. Then the biogas is used to supplement the energy for the brewing process. Did you catch all that, or do you want me to rerun that?
No, I think I got the gist.
You
of
got it?
Basically,
You got it?
They're just using beer gases to basically reusing that in different ways.
Yeah,
to, like,
they.
canning stuff.
Yeah, exactly. They're using it to fuel the machines for the canning and the brewing kettles, which
So it's like a steam type situation.
something like that. I would assume. I don't know the super science. Like I said, I had to make this one a simple process here. It also
Well,
it says.
I mean, any kind of waste you guys are and you're reusing is probably a great idea, honestly.
Yeah, Budweiser, I believe it was, said that they want to go completely 100% green by like 2025 or something. Where like
Definitely possible.
yeah, 100%. Especially like Heineken's doing this. It says they're processing roughly 70,000 liters of beer a day through this machine.
Popular beer.
I mean, this was all beer that was wasted because of COVID. Because all the lockdowns.
Why did they?
Because
they didn't have people
the
working.
lockdowns. Yeah, this has been going on since May of last year, so almost a year now. We're going on 10 months now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this is a good way to not waste your beer, because
awesome.
I saw an article talked about German beers breweries were literally just dumping their beer down the drain because they had so much excess that they couldn't sell because of the lockdown and stuff.
Just sell it all cheaper and people still drink it.
Well, yeah,
I'm not
but
saying that's a
I
good
mean,
idea.
yeah,
That's
as
how
I
you get
say,
sued. It's definitely how you get sued.
Yeah. But it was also probably processed different. It was probably like made for taps, and like all the taps were closed. It was probably draft beer versus canned beer.
Yeah,
and it's
true.
probably a different process. I don't know, but probably. But yeah, that's all I got. That's the end of the stories. We got a beer inspired by Kevin. We got fitness-centric beers hitting the market near you, and then Heineken is turning their wasted beer into green energy. Tell
Sounds
us
like
down. Yeah, what are we going? Yeah,
I was just saying,
definitely.
it sounds good.
Yeah, tell us down below in the comment section which out of those three, which one did you like the most? Are you excited about this new centric beer or fitness centric beer, or are you excited about this vulgar email that accused the GM that she was a bitch? I don't know. If you're in Virginia, test it out. I don't know where it's at. It just said it's in Virginia. Go find Beals Brewing.
It's a search and find.
Yeah, try it out. And then Heineken, they're doing some green energy stuff. Are you a fan of green energy? Throw it down in the comments. Throw anything down in the comments.
No, man, I love pollution.
Hey, we all love everything, Colin. We all love everything.
Yay, pollution. I'm like the bad guy on Captain Planet.
We put a comment down below if you enjoyed the video. Like the video if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe.
Comment if you love Captain Planet and you remember that show, because that shit was so before its time.
There you go. Oh yeah, yes, it was. You're right. And also, make sure you tell all your friends to go listen to it. And finally, go listen to it on all your streaming services: Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google. I don't know where else it is. iHeartRadio, I think. Probably podcast.com. That's probably one of them. And until next Sunday, we'll see you guys later.
Cheers.
Fucking A. All right.